Hey guys, how's it going? Alex Scott here with Consordini.com. Thank you so much for checking out another one of our super cool studio gear reviews. Today we are taking a look at the iLoud micro monitors. Now, a few months back I had done a review of the iLoud MTM monitors, which are kind of the bigger, more technologically sophisticated brother to these guys. And in that video I talked about why I had gotten them, which was to do exactly what I'm doing right now, which is traveling while continuing to produce music and also making some really cool travel documentary films for my other YouTube channel, Nomadic Bard, which you guys can go check out. We'll put a link in the description down below. But you know, I had gotten those MTMs thinking, hey, these are a fantastic solution for being able to travel and have a good big pair of studio monitors that are going to sound great. That arc room calibration feature was really, really nice. However, when it came time to actually sit down and pack to do our trip, they were just a little bit too big. They weighed a little bit too much, 10 or 12 pounds or something like that. If you guys have ever flown internationally, you know that the weight requirements for your check bags and your carry-ons and all that stuff can get very, very tricky. So I ended up having to look for an alternative option. And the first place that I looked, and what ended up being the last place I looked, was at these iLoud micros. Now these have been out a fair bit longer than the MTMs, and they have established a really fantastic reputation in the industry for being killer speakers that are tiny, about the same size as like your average little computer desktop speaker, but still sounding really accurate, really, really flat. And that is all very, very true. So I just wanted to share my thoughts on it with you guys real quick, talk a little bit about the features, how to get them hooked up, all that good stuff. Now, this is the right speaker, which connects to the left speaker via a little satellite cable. But the real fun is really on the back of the left speaker. That's where all of your main inputs and outputs are. You have, of course, RCA jacks in, which is my one little minor gripe about these speakers, is that they are unbalanced inputs on them, but you know, kind of neither here nor there given the size. I'm not exactly surprised. You have, of course, AC in, you have a power switch. You also have a few very basic little room tuning switches for what kind of environment you're using them in to kind of boost the highs and lows a little bit to compensate for any acoustic weirdness in your space. And of course you have the output coming to the other speaker over that satellite cable. That really is pretty much it. There isn't too much more to these guys. You know, they definitely don't have that arc calibration software, which is kind of unfortunate. That's something I was really excited about with the MTMs, because I'm going to be in a lot of different acoustic spaces. Like this room that I'm in right now is small and very flat walls. You can probably hear in the voiceover that it's a little bit reverberant in here, and that arc system can't help to combat that a little bit. But you know, when it comes down to it, you know, and having something really compact that still sounds good is the name of the game. These are a fantastic solution, and they do sound really, really great, especially considering their size. They get a lot louder than you think they're going to, and because they have this nice front bass port on them, they go pretty low. I don't remember the exact figure in terms of hertz that they can get down to, but they definitely pack a much bigger punch than you think they're going to just by looking at them. They're super lightweight, but they still feel built really, really well. Everything on them feels nice and tight. The enclosures feel solid. There's no rattling, there's no flex or anything you can really try to squish them. They're very, very sturdy. They also come with a threaded mount on the bottom, so if you do want to stick them up on a stand or something like that, you can always do that. Very, very handy feature. But yeah, overall, they're awesome little speakers. There's not a ton more to say about them than that, but they work perfectly for what I need them for. They sound really, really good. They are still quite accurate. You know, I'm able to mix on them. I still do most of my critical work with my Bear Dynamic headphones here, my DT880s, which we've talked about on the channel. Love those things and find that they're a little bit better for like real critical mixing, but then I'm always able to pull these up and do, you know, either tracking, or if I'm doing production with like drums and synths or something, these work great for that, or just for checking my mixes, making sure everything sounds good. They're awesome for that. If I was in a better acoustic space, I could probably use them for a little bit more critical mixing, because again, they are very accurate sounding speakers. They're not hyped in any particular direction, and they have really good top end detail. Again, especially considering the size, that's kind of the most mind-boggling thing. But mainly because of the nature of these environments that I'm using them in, it's tricky for me to mix on them exclusively. I do prefer to work on my headphones and then check things on these. But that's not to say that if you're in a room that's a little bit better set up than what I'm able to do while I'm traveling, I would highly, highly recommend these for a super compact pair of monitors that can go anywhere with you. Sound really, really good, and yeah, I absolutely love them. Now, I did get them as part of a bundle, which included this iRig Keys IO49, which we're going to be doing a video on. This keyboard, while it's a pretty great MIDI controller, was kind of a weak link for some other reasons. Keep an eye out for that video when it does come out, and you'll learn a little bit more about that. But my Sweetwater rep, Josh Katner, who's an awesome guy, hooked me up with this bundle that came with these speakers, the keyboard, an awesome carrying case, and IK Multimedia's Total Studio 2 software, which is kind of a plug-in bundle sample library collection of pretty much everything IK Multimedia makes in terms of software. And overall, it's a great comprehensive solution for someone that's in exactly the situation that I am, where you're traveling a lot, you need things that are really compact, but you need to do a lot of really high quality production work. Between a killer little tiny pair of speakers, a pretty solid keyboard controller, and a very, very comprehensive software suite, it was really a great solution for me and the kind of production that I'm doing while I'm out traveling. So that's kind of the story with the iLoud Micros. You know, not much to say about them other than they are exactly what you think they are, and they're even a little bit better than that. They're tiny, they're lightweight, they're well built, they sound fantastic, and they're just a great solution for anyone who needs a compact pair of monitors, either for a small home studio or to take out with them in the world as they travel and go about to different places making all kinds of cool music. So that is the iLoud Micros. What do you guys think? I know these have been on the market for a while. A lot of people have heard them, a lot of people have used them. If that is you and you have some opinions, definitely leave them in the comments down below. Always enjoy hearing from you. If you have not yet subscribed to the Consordini channel, please do so. Click that notification bell to be kept up to date with our new videos. Leave us a like or a share if you feel so inclined. But in any case, my name is Alex Scott with Consordini.com. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.